Holy God. Another intense episode of Dragon Ball Super. Episode 101. Welcome, everybody, to another explosive Dragon Ball Super review. And here we go. We start off the episode with Goku and Jiren facing off, where Goku looks like that he's finally ready to take on Jiren the Grey, and then Toppo attacks him from behind with a Justice Flash. Yep, Justice flashes Goku from behind, and then the other members of the Pride Troopers eventually arrive, and Toppo and Jiren feel like the other 5 members can eliminate everybody else, and the rest of the episode was basically that Goku, Caulifla, and Kale were all in the same area. Goku and Caulifla were talking, and then the Pride Troopers, they were doing their poses like what the Ginyu Force always did, they're just a bunch of poses, and then they see Kale. They see Kale, and they're like, "Oh, you're the girl that eliminated one of our other Pride Troopers." So then they decide to attack Goku, Caulifla, and Kale. The other 2 females. The other 2 females of Dragon Ball Super. And looks like my prediction was correct that 18 was going to be a part of this episode. Android 18 and her twin brother, Android 17, eventually joined in, and they worked together to help out Goku. So as one of the guy with the steel mask, the one with the steel mask with the mic with the mouth thing across his face, everybody else was just fighting, and he was watching, and he saw one of the other guys. I didn't know their names, so I'm sorry. One of the guys that looked like a lizard, I think, he was attacking Caulifla. He was attacking Caulifla with all these energy attacks and all this other stuff. Like just raining blue energy shots down on Caulifla, and she was taking a hell of a lot of damage. And Kale was trapped in a cotton dimension where one of the other Pride Troopers trapped her, and Goku was dealing with 2 of the other ones. One that was holding him really, really tight, like he was giving him a nice big hug. It's like he was giving him a nice big hug. And there was a little small guy doing spinning tornadoes really, really fast. And then 17 eventually jumped in to attack one of the other Pride Trooper members with 18. 18 scattered off, and then the other Pride Trooper focused on 17. And then 18 came to Goku's aid, helped him take out the other one of the other Pride Troopers, and one of the Pride Troopers got eliminated at the hands of Goku and at the hands of 18, I believe. I believe it was 18 that got him. And then the others ended up deciding to then the others fled the scene. And anyway, they did show other clips. They showed Master Roshi and Tien eliminating somebody. Then Gohan eventually came. Everybody were going to round up, like they wanted all the fighters to be rounding up in their area. And then Frieza arrives. It's always funny to see Frieza. To me, it's like they always have all these quick shots of Frieza. Like, he was holding one of the one of the fighters. Then Vegeta arrives, and then Vegeta's like, "Hey, that was my target. Don't steal." And then Frieza was like, "Oh, I got here first, so I get the elimination." Then he just kicks the guy that Vegeta was supposedly fighting out of the ring. So he's eliminated at the hands of Frieza. Now back to the Pride Troopers. The Pride Troopers then built this big dimensional wall, so then Goku, 18, and 17 could not get in, while Kale and Caulifla were trapped in this big dimension, and all the Pride Troopers were just ganging up on Caulifla, just attacking her senselessly, and just beating her up. Like, they just constantly kept attacking her. They would not stop until she had nothing left, and then Kale, trapped in the dimension, Caulifla promised that she will protect her. And this is where things get very, very interesting from here. We all know Broly could not handle the power of the Super Saiyan Berserker. He had no control over it whatsoever. Then Kale masters this transformation. She turns Super Saiyan. She learns how to control this power. She hates herself. That's what she was saying as she was crying inside that ball. She's saying, "I hate myself. I hate who I am. I hate what I've become." And then she transforms. She gets her green hair and she becomes Super Saiyan. She becomes Super Saiyan with green hair, and then she bulks herself up. Like they gang up. Then Caulifla and Kale work together to attack the other members of the Pride Troopers. 3 of them get eliminated after a huge combined attack by Caulifla and Kale, eliminating 3 members of the Pride Troopers. The other one protected herself from being eliminated. Then when the other 3 got eliminated, she was so happy. She was like, "Yay! Nobody can get me in here. I'm protected." And then 18 picks her up, and she's like, "Well, I'll just throw you out then." And she's just like, "Well, I guess I'll just throw you out." And she just throws her out of the ring. Very, very hilarious moment there. Oh man, 18 was so hilarious in that scene. So she throws the other Pride Trooper out. 5 members of the Pride Troopers have been eliminated. So that only leaves Jiren and Toppo from the Pride Troopers. There are still other fighters from Universe 11, but Jiren and Toppo are the last 2 surviving Pride Troopers. Honestly, I thought this episode was absolutely insane. It was an incredible episode. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely really, really exciting. And I'm really looking forward to the next episode. So anyway, guys, that has been my Dragon Ball Super review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all enjoyed episode 101 of Dragon Ball Super. So until then, guys, give you a double thumbs up. Catch you later.